This is why bread is bad, and I'm going to tell you whilst I mangle my egg, chorizo and cheese sandwich. It is unreal. Might have to do a video on how I made it in like 2 minutes, but that's beside the point. Proud of myself for that. So, bread gets a bad name because if I was to take bread away from this meal that I'm eating now, I'd be left with eggs, chorizo and cheese. If you just think of eggs, chorizo and cheese, I mean, that sounds pretty fucking lovely, to be honest, but it isn't really gonna go into a meal. And then you think of an omelette. So I could make an omelette out of exactly what is in this sandwich and remove the bread, which means the calories from the bread are no longer involved. Which means I'm gonna be consuming less calories for my breakfast, which is why bread gets a pretty bad rap. Bread gets a bad name because it's so easy to take out of your diet. That doesn't mean that you should take it out of your diet. I'm literally eating a sandwich right now. What I will say though is I'm eating it on fins. And these fins are incredible because they have less calories and they do exactly the same job. So if you're believing someone that says you can't eat bread to lose weight, first of all, they don't even know why they're telling you that. They're probably telling you that because they've heard it from someone else, or they've seen someone with abs up to their eyeballs never eating bread. And that's for 2 reasons. 1, they're absolute experts in being psychopaths. And 2, as I said earlier, bread is so easy to remove from your diet if you're trying to lose weight. Because, again, if I take away the bread from this sandwich, I'm left with ingredients that I can make an omelette out of. Now, these psychopaths that care about absolutely every single thing that goes into their body, if they know that they can remove bread from that, save on calories and still get a meal, of course they're gonna do it. But are you a psychopath that is looking to go on stage and looking to despise every single meal that you eat, excuse me, just for a body? Because I've been there before. I used to eat 100 grams of carbs a day. That was one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. Because I was under the impression that bread is bad, carbs are bad. I just didn't know enough. That is not the truth at all. The reason why I was struggling to lose weight before is not because I would eat a bit of bread or have a sandwich or whatever. It was because I was doing fuck all exercise more or less every single day. So you can blame bread for making you fat, but that's actually not the case. It's what you do on a day-to-day that is then going to allow you to have a fucking sandwich, which isn't going to make you fat. I don't know why I'm moving my head to the sandwich, like it'd be easier to do this, but it's really important to understand that the food that you eat isn't necessarily going to make you fat. It's the quantity of it that you are eating and also how much you're moving throughout the day. If you want to lose a shit ton of weight quickly, then I would 100% recommend taking all carbs out of your diet. But what I'll say off the back of that is, as quickly as you lose the weight, you're going to put it back on because you're not losing it in a sustainable manner. And whenever you do that, you're doomed to fail. You want to find a way to fit the things that you love into your diet and still get results. That is the absolute sweet spot. Bread isn't bad. Bread isn't making you fat. It's either the amount of it that you're eating or the fact that you're not moving at all. Maybe you go gym, maybe you do fuck all when you leave the gym. Who knows? But it's not the bread. The bread is not the problem. Anyway, hope you found that useful. And obviously, if you have, I would appreciate a little like. And if you're feeling extra generous, please do subscribe to the channel because I feel like I'm eating a lot at the moment on here, but It's not always going to be food related, but it'll be in there. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.